What's one habit I can implement today to improve my mental health at work? That's a good question.
It is a good question.
Yeah.
And again, it's so open-ended. Everyone's different. I know that meditation, often people think meditation's taboo. I sit with my legs crossed and my hands in this position. And I think meditation is somewhat misunderstood. And I think people need to start realizing that meditation has a lot to do with calming the mind, and sort of quietening the noise. And so for me, and I know I also, when someone was like, meditate, I was like, okay. But I think meditation is a very, very good habit to bring into your daily life. And if you start the day with a calm, peaceful mind, after that alarm's gone off and you're like, oh, this again. Oh my gosh, I have to deal with TED and accounts. Instead of starting your day that way, if you start your day with moving your body a bit, whatever you like, if you like weights,
exercise,
if you like yoga,
whatever,
if you like Pilates, if you like a walk, just move and then calm your mind and start the day like that. You could start your day consistently with peace instead of turmoil. And the storm and this rage that's happening inside you.
Kevin Hart once said that there's a certain amount of discipline when you wake up at a certain time before work. You wake up at 5 o'clock to go to gym to work on yourself. You've already conquered most things because every day at 5 o'clock you're waking up to work on yourself for that hour. Then you can go to the boardroom. Then you can go to work. Then you can do this. So it's another thing again. Join a gym. Yeah. You don't even have to join a gym.
No.
On YouTube, there's so many what do you call this?
Home
workouts. If you tell yourself that every day before I sit down for a meeting at 6 o'clock, I'm going to do a 10-minute home workout video. That to me is you're working on yourself before you can have all the time, all the stresses of the world and the guys from that department and that. And
if you're working on yourself, don't you feel like you're empowering yourself somewhat? So now I start the day feeling empowered. And listen, for some people, it might not be moving your body. It might not be meditation. It might be writing in a journal or watching a TED talk. Like I love watching something. Oh, I'm such a nerd. I love watching something educational. So I love a TED
I love
talk.
TED Talks, yes.
I love a podcast. I love something about coaching that's going to feed to my knowledge about that I can then pass on to someone else during the day. So that feeds my soul. So I know I'm using workout and meditation, and that is an example. But if writing makes you happy,
do that.
If doing yoga in front of the sunrise makes you happy, if I don't know, whatever,
there's so many things that you can do. Yes.
What's going to bring you peace when you start your day and empower you? Yeah,
that's so amazing that when you work on you, everyone around you will enjoy you more.
Right.
That's why we're like, geez, this boss is grumpy. Every time, mom is grumpy. Every time you hear the engine switch off, we're like, oh gosh, here we go again. What is it now? Exactly. Or as husbands as well. Our wives can become so grumpy. Like, I was home the whole day. She was at work. I cleaned it. I did everything. And I know my wife. My wife is super OCD. Yeah. You can clean the house upside down and she still comes like, come on, the mirror. Come on.
Right.
You
Look
can...
at the stripes on the mirror.
Exactly.
Did you not see that? Right.
But all in good spirits. Yeah.
Of course.
I need to protect myself.
If you laugh when you're doing it, then I mean, it's
exactly.
all right.
So... Anyway, amazing chat so far.
I feel like this is going to be a conversation later.
I'm loving it. Okay, let's jump into relationships. Family dynamics and relationships. And before we go into that, the question that I wanted to ask was,